Muraho, welcome back to ZaNIheza YouTube channel. This is Charles. As you join, kindly, as always, tell me where you are watching us from in the chat. This is a live and candid, frank chat about what lies ahead, what's next, as you saw in our thumbnail. Really, what is next? My name is Charles Kishi. I am the founder of ZaNIheza, and it's my pleasure to be here today. To discuss, to talk about, what is going to be laying ahead. So as you joined, just tell us. I'm not going to be here for very long. I do promise, though, that for those who stay until the end, I do have a surprise for you. ZaNIheza raises awareness on Rwanda and Africa, and we do that by creating content on culture, travel, and business. As most of you who follow us know, we educate, entertain, and empower. Therefore, if you see value in our video, kindly give it a 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. And check out all the links in the description so that you can go in and follow those. And trust me, that does make a difference. Great. I will just wait a few minutes and we will jump into it. This is not going to be a very long live. Let me know how is the sound so that we can get started. So as I said, this is a really live. This live is a candid chat on the recent and second postponement of the CHOGM. This is yet another challenge that ZaNIheza and many other companies in this pandemic continues to face, especially in the travel industry. I believe, and as I have always believed since launching ZaNIheza and going through the pandemic, we are in this together. Thank you to our members and our viewers. We are growing. Most of you may be wondering, what is CHOGM? CHOGM in abbreviation is CHOGM. So that stands for the Commonwealth Heads of Government. And meeting in this case. It is an event that is held every 2 years. And that event, CHOGM, the member states, they are all unified with one common trait. They are members of former colonies of the British Empire. So you find India and even Canada as the member states in that organization. Now you may be wondering, wait a second. Here's a quiz for you. Here's a quiz for you. The quiz I have now, well, knowing that Rwanda, what do we know about Rwanda? Was Rwanda a colony? Was it colonized by the British Empire or the United Kingdom? Comment in the chat box. Was Rwanda colonized by the British Empire? And There must be a link. There must be a link. There must be a link. So what's the link? Let's find the link. I am kindly waiting. No, I will definitely answer that question. Rwanda was not. Rwanda is a former colony of Belgium, and yes, yeah, you just responded Belgium, and before that, this is history. Let's add value to our channel. Belgium was one, and before that, actually, most people don't know this. Most people don't know this. They do not know this, our history. And as ZaNIheza, we focus on culture, and part of our culture is the history of our country. So let's, as I said in the beginning, let's raise awareness. So Rwanda, before Belgium took over of what was known back then as Rwanda Urundi. So if you look at our beautiful and small country down south, you have Urundi, and Urundi, Rwanda, Urundi, and even the Congo, they were all part of the Belgian Empire. So Rwanda is now part of the Commonwealth. So what happened is in 2009, Rwanda joined the Commonwealth. It became the first to join the Commonwealth under new agreements that were ratified in Kampala. Now I'm sounding like a history teacher, but I think it's important that we know this. Okay, now we know that. We know that. We know that. Okay, so we know what CHOGM now means. Now you can go and tell your friends. CHOGM. CHOGM, it's held every 2 years. So this common, the Commonwealth, the meeting that they held, so it brings the head of states from 54 countries that are linked to the UK, really, to the British Empire. And on this as well, you may want to stay until the end, because I'm going to reveal something that, for those of you who are planning to travel to Rwanda, you should know. CHOGM was initially planned to be held in 2020 in Kigali. And an event like this requires a lot of resources, obviously, and it brings a lot of people. So we see activities happening in the businesses and so on. So the pandemic happened, and the event was postponed, and later on it was pushed to 2021. That's a good thing. So 2021 here, it comes, and every year, not every year, every month, the planning was underway. And guess what? So finally, towards, I think earlier this year, it was announced that, yeah, it will be taking place towards, mid of June. So end of June. During this pandemic, the challenges as a company and as a people, that's good news. It's very motivating, because the borders will close, the borders will reopen. One day was in September of last year, and we are looking for an event. We're looking for activities in the travel to happen again. I'm just giving a bit of the background. So I think this was June, and from March, you could see really the motivation you could feel, because I guess with the pandemic, there is no movements, and tourism. A lot of countries in Africa relies on, not just in Africa, in the world, really, tourism is a great source of revenue and for the country, and tourism also creates job in the community. Those are facts that you can find on the UNWTO, which is the United Nations World Travel Organization. And then what happened? What happened is that I guess you are seeing the COVID. It's good news, there is vaccination, but yet there are some countries still challenged. India is one of them, and Brazil too. And therefore, guess what? It is postponed, not canceled. Now, let's just be a bit clear here. From my research, this postponement has nothing to do with Rwanda. If anything, Rwanda is doing amazingly well in terms of managing the COVID situation. We are not seeing an increase in the cases. That's a good thing. So the postponement does not mean, hey, you cannot go to Rwanda. In fact, under really safe restrictions, you should travel to Rwanda. If we've prepared ourselves to welcome the world, I think actually this could be seen as still an opportunity to some. So please consider that. Now, what is next? I'm just going to address that in 3 points. Roll the drum. 3 points. Are you ready? What is next for ZaNIheza? And this is something that individuals as well as companies can learn from. I think in this COVID, we are in this together. Now, the way we are going to be looking at this is through resilience. And resilience, well, ZaNIheza has survived many lockdowns because, let's face it, operating in the climate we are in is complete madness. If you are an entrepreneur in this climate, kudos, I salute to you. I really do. And if you are also an individual who has faced many challenges and is still positive, that's how it should be. Now, you need to think of resilience as a balance of scale. Okay, so it's a balance of scale. I'm feeling very technical here today. So it is a balance of scale, right? My scale is sort of flat, but essentially it's a seesaw. It's a balance of scale, and it does appear that if you look on this side here, yeah, that's how it feels under COVID. You know, one side is it's almost like that, and the center is where we find the balance. It's the fulcrum. So using that analogy it seems like if we have the negative and we have the positive. So if you're looking at me, then I guess if you are looking at this will be my right and this will be my left. So each time there are challenges, you know, that's what's happening. And even if you are not a business, I guess that's what you are feeling. And we need to try and bring it to some kind of a balance. Negative outcome, positive outcome. So that's how resilience has to be balanced so that we can keep going. So we need to keep on building the positive outcome. So our key strategy here that I'm sharing this is to keep going no matter what, and is to create and produce positive outcomes no matter what. And this resilience can be seen in outputs. We are very active on social media and we produce contents almost every day. We are on LinkedIn, Yes, we are on Twitter, on Facebook, um, and recently on Pinterest. And it will keep um, going up, just growing it. We want to reach the world because remember, I said in the beginning, we want to raise awareness, we want to add value through our channel. And we are here as well. We are on YouTube. If you are watching us, thank you. If you have not taken time to go watch our content, please do. If you have not subscribed, please do. Now, so that's one of the key strategy. That's number one. Number two. Number two is rethink domestic and regional tourism. Rethink domestic and regional tourism. If you have been following me as ZaNIheza, I have expressed vocally my concerns about the local tourism and the domestic tourism. And this is a video we produced, I believe, 2 or 3 months ago. Kindly go and watch it. And those concerns really pinpoints on the viability of domestic tourism in Rwanda and why not in Africa. Since Kingdom Come, even when I was growing up, I think tourism, the way it is fully experienced, is seen as someone who's not local coming to our country, and hey, you know, we show them our land. That is what was and what continues. Perhaps foreigners, non-Rwandans, may find attractions. Hello, welcome. May find they may feel you know, like, wow, I'm going to Rwanda. It's kind of an excitement, Mama Yango. I'm just gonna go to Rwanda, and we the locals were like, wow, yeah. Should I see my city? I was challenged from day one. The issue with that is that we as locals or even regional, we don't get to experience our culture. I am good. We don't get to experience our culture, to get to know who we are, understand where we come from, and understand where we are going. ZaNIheza aims to change that. And even if you're not a local, follow us. We will definitely educate and raise awareness. So I pause here to the 4,000 plus subscribers. I know you don't all watch. Those who do, Murakoze, keep watching. Yes, ask your question. Thanks to those who follow us, who comment the feedback. I listen. I have listened. The way I do my live, the format is evolving. Now, we are redefining. I was thinking, using this analogy, before we walk, we need to crawl. So really, it's we have gone back to the basics and try to understand the local market. We are testing that in Rwanda. So we have introduced a new product that today, I believe one of my team can add to it. We held our third Kigali Yacu hiking edition. And I'm gonna say this. Remember I said in the beginning, if you stay till the end, there will be a surprise. So please do. It's coming. Kigali Yacu hiking edition. That was our third time doing it, and we are going to continue. Making local tourism affordable to our travelers is certainly a work in progress. I am thinking of it. I would like every Rwandan, every non-Rwandan to experience ZaNIheza one of a kind experience. To achieve that, you all have to travel. We have priced our Kigali Yacu hiking edition to make it affordable. Because let's face it, it comes with lunch. It comes with lunch. Think about that. And there are a whole lot of value that we cannot quantify. We treat you with, like loyalty, really, from the beginning till the end. And we put all the time it takes to make sure that you have an amazing experience. And I'm told to the 20 plus people who were with us today that it was an amazing experience. I will let them speak for themselves by writing us a feedback. But so far, I hear it's been amazing. Someone wants to know if okay, I'm gonna derive. So let's stick to that point. Apart from ZaNIheza, do you own other businesses? A pause. I will come back to Wibero number 2, rethink tourism. I said I will address in 3 points and I will be gone. We do not own other businesses. We have other products. That means think of Amazon Prime, Kindle, that type of idea. Within ZaNIheza, and they all complements. So it's not like we are here and vroom, 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 we are there and it's working. Vroom, vroom, vroom. What am I saying? So ZaNIheza is the company. ZaNIheza is in Kigali is a subsidiary of ZaNIheza Inc. incorporated in Canada. So ZaNIheza itself focus on travel. ZaNIheza, then there is ZaNiStore, our e-commerce section product, and ZaNi Production. This and our song 24, it's produced under ZaNi Production. And really, they are all part of travel and hospitality. We would like you to see Africa through our eyes. When you travel, you don't just pop on a plane, vroom, and land. This is also traveling. Like I said, stick and you will see what I mean. So you travel in many ways. And when you travel, you may see something you like. And therefore, hey, I like that basket. I like that. ZaNIheza, or you should check out our new our signature t-shirts. Please check them out, they are amazing. So no other businesses, other products, and with that there is a Primero. So rethink domestic tourism, regional tourism, resilience. That's the vision. Then there is Primero, because let's face it, if you come to Rwanda or to Africa, you are coming to visit, and you are also coming to meet the locals. You just want to chill, just want to relax. This is all based on my lived experience. It's not something I'm just imagining. It's at Primero we say feel free, and we have a client coming to Rwanda, and she has many questions about her travel, from flight to where to stay, where she gets her food, and she's like, Charles, I just want to relax. We got you. We got you. And we can only achieve that if we have those complementary amazing products. Now, let me thank you. I just saw a comment on my t-shirt. Now, I'm just going to pause, and so Kigali Yacu Hiking Edition, and we are introducing products to the market. We are thinking about our audience and the market and say, what can we do? I'm going to say it again, stay till the end. Now, until we stay till the end, one of the other products that we're going to be, it's ready to launch. We've been working on it. It's our Surahandi Nyungwe So Rahandi Nyungwe. Nyungwe is the national is a national park. And you may be wondering, well, how is that cultural? Nyungwe is one of the oldest rainforests in Africa. In Nyungwe is where you find the source of Nile. And in Nyungwe, they recently discovered a waterfall. Let me show you, and I will be right back.
Hey guys, this is Sherry Silver, and today I'm taking you through Nyungwe National Park. Let's go. So of course we're in the middle of a pandemic, so we have to be extra safe under the shoes. So just because right now we're going through a pandemic, it doesn't mean that we have to stop tourism.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You are most welcome in Nyungwe National Park.
Thank you.
Daniel is my name.
My name is Sherry Silver.
Nice meeting you.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to be your guide on the canopy walk. Please let's go there to the briefing point.
So I'm on my way to the canopy walk. I'm really excited. I don't know how tall it is, but I'm a little bit scared of heights. So I've never been to Nyungwe before. This is my first time. Can you see it? It's not too high.
If I can see it from here, I think it is
74 meters from the ground.
We're about to go to the canopy walk. It's divided into 3 bridges. And altogether the length is 160 meters. It's 74 meters high off the ground. So if you're scared of heights, good luck. Wow, so I've completed the first part of the bridge, and now I'm going to do the next part, which is 90 meters, and we're going to see the beauty of Nyungwe. You have to make sure to stop in the middle and take it all in. Wow. Can I see, how is it? Is it good? Mimi, how was it?
It was, you know what? It was scary, but the view is breathtaking. It's actually, my breath was nah. I don't think the cameras can do it justice. It's actually amazing. I was so scared.
You have to come here to see how beautiful.
Yeah.
So now I'm going on the last bridge, which is 25 meters long, and I think the easiest bridge.
Easiest, last one.
So I'm at the end of the canopy walk in Nyungwe National Park, and the experience was amazing. Visit Rwanda! Woo! Today I am back in Nyungwe National Park, and I'm standing at the entrance of the Ndambarare Trail, and I'm going to visit the beautiful waterfall. Go Sherry! Go Sherry! Go Sherry!
Well done.
Wow guys, look at that. That is beautiful. I am at the Ndambarare waterfall. This is the new waterfall that's been discovered, and as astonishing as that is, there's just so many little beautiful parts of nature. Personally, I love this extra treacle. I don't know where this water is coming from. I want to know the source, and even just here it just continues and continues, and it's just beautiful. I invite you to Rwanda to visit this amazing Ndambarare water forest at Nyungwe National Park. Temberera u Rwanda. Hey guys, this is Sherry Silver. I am the new head chef at the Mantis Kivu Marina Bay Hotel. Now I'm here with Chef Vincent, who's about to teach me how to make my favorite tilapia directly from Lake Kivu. actually delicious. Ooh. Mmm. 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 Oh my gosh, this is delicious. I'm not even joking. Hey. Okay, bye people. Let me go and eat. Thank you. See you later.
Tembera I Rwanda. Thank you to Visit Rwanda for that amazing video. How did you guys and ladies find it? Someone has an interesting, you always have interesting questions here. It's not so much about pocketing it, it's about representing our country, really, and that's much needed. Sherry Silver is actually, it's very interesting. I saw her a movie. It's a soccer team that was heading to South Africa, and she was an actor in that film, and I loved it. She was still young though. Trying to remember that movie, but it was really, really, really good. I think it came out when South Africa was hosting the football. The football. Wow, my brain. But it was a really good movie. So that being said, so that's Nyungwe National Park. It's amazing. So some takeaway there. There is a new waterfall, Dambarare. Who knew that? That was just discovered. ZaNIheza is here to educate. And so we will take you there. We got you. In fact, I have a client traveling in June, I believe, and Dambarare, it's where they will be going. You see the National Trail. There's the canopy. I am one of those people who I am scared of heights, people. You are up there, but for the view, it's worth it. It's worth it. So that was number 2, and that one Nyungwe, it will look like this. To really fully experience, it's not just the Nyungwe. We're gonna be incorporating also Umwami. Because as you drive through Nyungwe, you definitely have to stop by the King Palace and experience that. So I believe we're looking at 4 days, 3 nights for that package. We can customize it if we just want to go so quickly. So that was number 2. Number 3. What is number 3? So again, a recap. Number 1, resilience. Number 2, rethink domestic and regional tourism. Number 3, this is the beauty of the pandemic. You definitely have to make things as you go. You have to make things as you go to a point. So to any business owner out there, look, we know about the business plan. And if you had a business plan, for those of you who are not in the business, it's this document we need to produce to show different things that what we are thinking, how we're going to do it, and how we're going to get the money, what we're going to use the money for, and so on and so forth. My business plan for ZaNIheza was pretty much 1 page. I don't believe in business plans. Jack Ma gave me that idea. Anyways, so yeah, make things as you go. That's really what I can say, because we've been through so many challenges. If you've been following us, again, thank you. You know, things in this pandemic in our personal lives, what you see, what you feel, you wake up and you feel, oh my goodness, this is what has happened. You know, we did not foresee India going through this massive wave. I was reading that now they have what they're calling COVID orphans. I have coined my own word that I say COVID fatigue. If you're feeling a COVID fatigue, hang in there. And as a company, we feel it. And as a founder, in any of our own, anyone who is in what we do, you understand. No, you are welcome. Any more questions? Because I'm gonna reach till the end. 35 minutes in. I think I said everything I had to say, and there is a surprise coming. Who is ready for the surprise? Because you've watched till the end and you've taken time to come. And you know what? Even if you watch this video later on, really, thank you. And if you've watched until the end, so here's the surprise. But before I get to the surprise, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you put in the chat. Make sure you comment. Please share. Go on Instagram, follow ZaNIheza. Go on Facebook, follow ZaNIheza. That helps. That helps. That really, really helps. Our channel is growing, and it's fantastic. Thank you for subscribing. Sometimes I don't know what's happening. I see the numbers going up. Okay, I see a comment here. Tourism is more of a luxury services. People in Rwanda have little to no disposable income. They spend on essential goods. Why are you taking the risk? Every day you wake up, you take a risk. Every time you step outside of your house, you take a risk. We may not think of it, but every day we take a risk. We take a risk when we go look for a job. We take a risk when we walk. We take a risk when we eat. You may choke on your food, by the way. You take a risk every day. Why am I taking a risk? I don't see it as much as a risk. Everything you mentioned is true. But the question I will ask you, if we don't do what I'm doing, who will? Underneath all of this, two things. ZaNIheza is about passion, is about showing Africa through our eyes, is about changing the narrative, is about owning our narrative and empowering the youth and creating opportunities and jobs. 2 or 3 days ago, I always reflect on my journey and I ask myself something similar. Yeah, Charles, what's going on? And look, you are here and we're having this conversation. That to me is also a success. And I started this as me. Now the team has grown. Thank you to the ZaNIhesians. I know how hard you work. Thank you. You can comment in the chat. I have seen Eric, I've seen Donovan, I have seen Angel. Where are you? My team. ZaNIhesians, where are you? I call on you right now. Please show yourself up and you can answer this question. So a year plus, now I see what we have achieved with very little resources and all the sacrifices, and especially creating an opportunity, skills that have been passed on. If someone come to ZaNIheza and learn a new skill, and if they're empowered, you know what? You've solved many problems, because unemployment, all those things. How do we get into the disposable income if we don't have employment? So brick by brick. And what I need from you, from everyone, is support in so many ways. That we always think about it. We need to support, but we need to get out there. People would like to go to the moon. That's an insane idea. I don't have that wish. I would like to solve issues that impact the world the way I can, and starting from where I'm from in Rwanda. It's my story, it's my life, it's where I'm from. Meanwhile, the food industry is still booming and has been for the last 100 years, especially in Africa. That's true. It's not just the food industry. There could be a point. I mean, we love food maybe, and this COVID is teaching us a lesson. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Let's own our story. I will leave it to that. But thank you for the questions. We do not have to give up anyway, any shows. No, we never, ever, 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 ever give up. I believe this is our time. I've dreamed of an African Renaissance, and I can't help it but feel that this is the time. There've been seeds being planted in the last, let's say, give or take 5 years, and the transformation that we are seeing in Rwanda is only gonna get better, and it's amazing. It's our new friend in Rwanda was telling me this, that he has an acquaintance in Jamaica, and he used these words. He's like, yeah, him too has drunk the Rwandan Kool-Aid. Rwandan Kool-Aid. So what's happening in Rwanda? You can see it's definitely empowering other countries. Not long ago, the must go destination could have been Europe for many Africans. And now you hear many Africans say, you know what, I'm gonna go spend my vacation in Rwanda. So you see, this is fantastic. And if you were with me last Sunday, you heard Jay, who said, my guest, that she was in Dubai. And because she was no longer in America, she was in Dubai, and she heard about Rwanda. And guess what? Now she's in Rwanda. It's a risk worth taking, whether this pandemic does not, as I've already said, that we are not immune to it. That being said, any more questions? Drum roll, please. My gift from us to you is this will be available exclusive to you for the next, maybe until the end of the day. I'm giving you exclusive access to our premium content, our first virtual hike that was held a while ago, our first virtual hike. This is a premium content. If you've subscribed and watched it, thank you. If you have not joined our membership, I am giving you exclusive access to it. So go watch. This is not gonna last. I will take one more question, and I think the link should work. So go and see our virtual content that we created for you, that was and it remains exclusive to the membership. Since honestly, we love creating contents. They do come with a lot of responsibilities though, and we are a startup in the COVID. Therefore, we appreciate your support. Today, I'm giving you access to our premium content because we know how much you support us, and we would like to say thank you by giving you a little token of appreciation that we can afford during this pandemic. Yeah, no, we don't have money for Mr. Beast yet. No, we will ever achieve that. That's insane. Mr. Beast, if you're watching this, make impact where it can be felt. I will take one more question and I will be out of here. Oh, he likes to challenge me. Name 3 of my Rwandan role model. Number 1 on the top of the list is our president, Paul Kagame. Number 2, this is not a person, it's people, it's the youth in Rwanda. I am blown away by what they can do. I'm sorry, I cannot say, it's not a single person. Number 3. Why do you have to say number 3? Because I have so many. There is a gentleman called Bamporiki. He is the Minister of State, and he's young. He's in his 30s, and he's an author, a motivational speaker, a filmmaker. Definitely he's on that list. Not only he speaks beautiful Kinyarwanda, he speaks beautiful Kinyarwanda. So definitely, so those are the three: our President Paul Kagame, the youth, and yeah, Honorable Bamporiki Edward. Yeah, definitely, those are the three. And anyone else? I mean, inspirations is to be found. So many in Rwanda, the young, hardworking and ladies. Oh, someone from Guyana. We were reaching at the end. Please go watch the virtual tour at my gift to you. And while you are at it, also, since I've talked about the three, I'm almost out of here. If you just joined us, please rewind and watch everything. I'm reaching almost my 1 hour. You know, thank you. And go check our store as well. Go check our store and buy a t-shirt. Support ZaNIheza in every little way you can and every big way you can. I will take one more comment. Mamo, let me know if I've answered your question. The pandemic is challenging, but we never did tourism focusing on anything except loving and making the Africa tourism the first worldwide, and there's more to come. That's from Eric. Yes, absolutely. I am positive. I am thankful. That being said, I would like to end here. Watch out for our communique and keep on watching, please, and share, like, thumbs up. That helps. That being said, I conclude this by wishing you a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day. I know by the time this video is rewatched, but just for the record, this video is done on May 7th. Tomorrow, May 8th, is Happy Mother's Day. But even if you watch it after, why not? It's always Mother's Day somewhere in there. You should celebrate our mothers every day. Murakoze. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you very much for watching us today. If you have not subscribed, remember to subscribe and hit that bell button to stay updated about our upcoming videos. Don't forget to comment and like our videos and tell us what you think we should do more. Bye.